restates the law, the provisions of God in order that the people of God do not forget to follow the Lord. Amen. And be grateful for all that he has done. This chapter helped the people of God in the Old Covenant. And it helps us in the New Covenant. Because it causes us to remember that we can be thankful for what God has done. Now, I already gave you the outline. Number one, Moses reminded the people of God, watch this, to be thankful for what the Lord had done in the past. Amen. Be thankful. All of God's people, regardless of the covenant, need to be thankful for what God has done in the past. Amen. Amen. Can we just start right there? Is there anybody here grateful for what God has done in the past? Already done. And we could have our own 5 verses. Amen. Verses 1 through 5 in Deuteronomy are Israel's 5 verses. But guess what? You sit down with me, I can tell you about my own 5 verses. Amen. Tell you that I got my own verses. I got my own 5 verses of what God has done for me in the past. Hadn't God already been good?
Yeah.
Hadn't he already been good?
Yeah.
Hadn't he already provided? Hadn't he already been merciful? Already been gracious? Already fed you? Already forgiven you? Already saved you? Already cleansed you? Aren't you glad we have an already God? We have an already God. So what Moses does here is he reminds them of what God has already done. Look at verse 1. Look at verse 1. He says here in verse 1, watch this. The whole commandment that I command you today you shall be careful to do, that you may live and what? Multiply. Let's stop right there. Doctor, I want you to understand something. God has always wanted the best for his people.
That's right, always.
Always. He says, I want you to remember to walk with God that you might what? Live and not add, but what? Multiply. Don't you know you get more quicker multiplying than you do with adding? Amen. He says, listen, he wants them to remember that God wants what's best for you.